G'day, this is Captain Australia, and I guess this is a Captain Australia afternoon update. Barry, cue the music. 3, 2, bop bop a diddly, bop bop a diddly, bop bop a diddly dee. It's a Captain Australia afternoon update. Boom boom. Great job, Barry. Mate, you are so on track, buddy. Good on you. Um, yeah, okay. So I am now still probably 20k out of now an hour, now an hour, now an hour, now or never. Um, I've been walking all morning, but a lot of stopping. I visited a lovely school. There have been little stops along the way where I've had chats and met lovely people. And you know, the whole mood's all changed. The big walk has changed. First, it was about me undertaking a quest, a solitary ordeal with a goal to show that a broken life can be fixed, and that was it. And through ordeal, through suffering, um, you rebuild a foundation to create new joy. So it was about being of service, helping a charity, and in so doing that also affecting self-repair and rebuild. And oops, comments, I've lost my spectacles. Um, Nathan says afternoon, g'day Nathan. Sean says, good to see Barry, good to see Barry pulled his head in and you don't have to fire him. Yeah, don't worry about that, Barry. You're doing a bloody great job, mate. Joe says, how have the second lot of boots been holding up? Oh, they're starting to wear down a little bit. Like, almost gave myself a leg cramp then. Yeah, they're doing okay. They'll make it till the end. Yeah, they'll make it to the end for sure. But yeah, so the big walk at first was about the ordeal. It was about a quest, and it was about showing that if you rebuild hope in your life, you will inevitably move towards healing. So, and by then showing that this old buffhead has rebuilt hope in his life, that might even be like a recipe for someone else to take hope. You know, so if I can do it, of course you can do it. So the idea of creating hope when you have none is distressing and hard. And for me, it took the idea of repeating a walk I did as a child to be able to weave hope back into my life. But then I thought that if I could show that, demonstrate that, fix a broken life and create hope from nothing, then that itself becomes a little bit of a recipe to let somebody else build hope, if that makes sense without sounding too cuckoo. So that was my idea, and it was really about the ordeal of it, pushing through nature, sleeping rough and all of the rest. But it's just all bloody changed. It's our big walk now. It's not just Captain Australia's. So it's as much about the people and showing that we as individuals and as a community have this, what's the word? Radiance. You know, we might have drifted apart, we might have been suffering, but individually, everybody's just been so wonderful. And I think that's become a compelling signature of the walk, showing and sharing in this just lovely kindness and decency of the people and the communities that I visit, and also just the beautiful places in this lovely country, yeah? Anyway, it's all bloody changed, and it's going to be over soon. Cindy says, hey, Captain, just figured out how to donate, so all done, hope that helps. Oh, good on you, Cindy. Well, if anybody wants to donate and you can't figure out how, there's just look at the sticky post. So in the timeline on Cap's Big Walk, at the very top, you'll see a post that has a whole bunch of news stories, some of them funny. You can check those out, but at the very top of all of those links is a link to the donation page. So that's how you can donate directly to the Kids Cancer Project. And thank you again for Orbost. We raised, I think, all told, well over $500 for the charity, which is just bloody marvellous. And yeah, so I'm only maybe 15k out of Orbost, and it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon, so I better knuckle down. The goal is now an hour tonight, and I've still got 20k to go. So yeah, I'm just taking a little bit of a break, a little bit of a drink, and a little bit of a kindy nap, and then I'll keep going. Sarah says, we're on our way to say hi. We're on our way to say hi. We couldn't wait. Oh, okay. I'll look forward to seeing you then. You'll find me on the road somewhere, mate. Right now, I'm tucked behind a pile of gravel. Because the reason I like to tuck away when I have a rest, because sometimes bloody lovely good Samaritans feel that, oh, that old Dero's laying on the side of the road, we better make sure he's okay. And isn't that gorgeous? Mate, are you all right? They don't know what I'm doing or where I'm going. They just want to know, mate, are you all right? I think that's bloody lovely. But because of that, I hide, because I don't want people, I am all right and I don't want people to worry. So Kim says, I know you've left Orbost. Where's the next stop? Now and Nowa, Kim. And then after that, Lakes Entrance. Sharon says, how's the remote study supervision going? Oh, yeah, my wife's back. So she had to do, she has a job helping the local school with the COVID deep cleaning. She's an accountant, but she's retrained to be a nurse, which I really respect. And when I get home, she's going to look at that profession and what she wants to do with it. But for now, with having to care for the kids, she's just helping out at the local school. So today she had to go and help with the COVID deep clean at the school, and the oldest boy, he's old enough to be unsupervised, but I had to keep an eye on him just to make sure. And yeah, all fine. Thank you. And so Ness says, gave a toot passing the roadworks. Oh yeah, cheers. That's lovely. Dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. Jacinta says, make sure, sorry, I don't have my spectacles, so I have to kind of find the right angle to be able to read. Make sure you stop in at the Big Root at Now. That sounds like a rude name. At Now and Now. A great little cafe there as well. The Big Root. Okay. All right. I'll stop in at the Big Root. Yeah, okay, so Now sounds like a lovely little town, and there's a general store and a cafe, I've been told. I will make sure to visit those places. But yeah, I'll knuckle down and keep moving in about 20 minutes or so. I'm just having a bit of a rest, and I need to still make another 20k. So it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I think I'll do like 2 hours, give myself another 10-15 minute rest, another 2 hours. That should break the back of it, and then roll into Nowa at around 7, maybe, something like that. Anyway, not much else to say. So it's Captain Australia's Big Walk for the Kids Cancer Project from Brisbane, which is that away, to Melbourne, which is that away. And yeah, the Kids Cancer Project, it's a charity all about paediatric cancer research. So it's about the 950 Aussie kids every single year diagnosed. 3 children every single week dying, on average. Terrible stuff, horrible stuff. So it's about bringing those numbers down. And, you know, the goal is to raise $250,000, but for me, I can't translate money into outcomes. For me, it's about the idea that we help even one child. Help even one child. And it's like the old proverb, save but one life and you save the world entire. So I love that. I have to believe in that. And that's why I'm marching, just to help that one child. I think his name's Archer. Shout out to Archer, mate. You're probably still in Westmead. I'm sorry you're still stuck in hospital, buddy. You'll get out soon. And then, you know, riding skateboards and doing all that crazy stuff if you're up for it and your mum lets you. All the best. Kim, how long does it take for you to walk a K? Yeah, look, you know, in my practice walks, my pace could be 6, 7. You know, average pace was really strong, but the bag was lighter. And it didn't have this continual day after day after day sap of your endurance. I reckon now my average is about 4k an hour. And if it's raining and if it's uphill, worse. And if I'm in an area where I need to stop and talk to people, obviously that slows you right down. So if I'm going through a city area, it can be like an hour to do half a k, yeah? And that's because there's just a lot of chatting going on. Sarah says, have you been past the honey place yet? I'm sorry, I couldn't tell you. I don't know. I haven't noticed any particular honey place. So I've just come past a bunch of roadworks and up a big long hill. And now I'm just going to knuckle down. I'm about 20k more to Now an hour. Cindy says, how's the feet today? Good, I hope. Yeah, I'm getting odd little pains, to be honest. But I don't think I've done any permanent damage yet. But it's all right. Yeah, just muddling through. Bloody mosquitoes here, so there's a bit of a water drainage issue. I've chosen a dodgy spot to have a rest. I could either pull out the Bushmans, tolerate the mosquitoes, or move on. I think I'll just tolerate the mosquitoes. You'll notice it. It's cute as. Okay, cool. I'll keep my eye open for the honey place. So for now, I'm going to sign out and have my little rest and then keep on moving on. So thank you so much for your time and interest. I'm humbled and delighted, and I love the idea that anything that's happening in the big walk could be of help to anybody, anywhere. So if you're getting something from it, given with joy. Thank you so much. All the best. I'll update you later when I get more in towards now an hour. Cheers. Take care of yourselves.